Believe it or not, I'm going to give them the DVD for free. All they have to do is call the office. We'll mail them a DVD. It's theirs to keep. It's all about spinal care system that we use for herniated discs and different structural problems, and we'll send it to them for free.
Is it possible you can give your phone number to the office, because I've been getting tons of calls on my other shows, you know.
So you need a little break there. Okay, our number is 718-898-8388, and you can go to my website. It's dralboro.com, ALBORO.com.
Now, I'm going to put the chart down?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's put the chart down. We have a few other questions for you. Is it okay, producer, if I put it down?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, thank you. You know, I've been working with this producer for about 6 months, and he's got me into the TV business.
I see that.
And I just wanted to make a quick statement. I just want to make a quick statement. Doctor, the reason I came in my Yankee shirt today is that we're in Queens.
Right.
And the Yankees, as we're doing this taping today, the Yankees have been eliminated.
They're playing golf.
They're playing golf, and so not to, I wanted to go into the history, like we've all been younger at times, and been healthier.
Right.
So we wanted to show this was the last year before they beat the Mets that they were healthy. We don't want to hurt the Mets fans' feelings, because we have a lot of Mets fans in Queens that might be watching our show wanting information.
Exactly.
Now, if you want to give us a little more information, a few side questions, Doctor. We've noticed that occasionally we see your name giving lectures to groups. You want to just give us a little background how you got involved in that, or how a group can contact you if they wanted you to give a presentation?
Absolutely.
And not to, you know, a lot of people give you these 5 questions, you forget the first question. That's what happens to me a lot.
Yeah, I got you.
Is that I want to know if, for the people that can't make it, you know, we have a lot of people in rehabilitation that can't get out of the house. If in the future you think we can come tape some of these lectures so everyone can see it occasionally, I mean, you might work with us.
That's a great idea.
Because we want to bring information to the people in Queens, and you're one of the foremost educators. You believe in getting the information out and letting people have a chance to understand it, like an alternative. So, give us a little background where you've lectured in the past, which groups, and etc.
Sure. Okay. Well,
if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I am certified in ergonomics trainings. I've worked with United Airlines specifically. I trained 400 of their aircraft mechanics in safety and ergonomics trainings, and we've reduced their injury rates millions of dollars per year. So I enjoy working with local companies and training employees. If you want more information on that program, you can go to backsafe.com, and you can check out the whole program I teach there. I also teach, like I said, lectures on fibromyalgia, carpal tunnel syndrome, nutrition, to the community, the church groups, any group that really wants to come and have me speak to them. I love to do that.
Now, you used one big word for the layman out there.
Ergonomics.
Well, you knew the word. You took the word right out of my mouth there. Ergonomics, I know I used to work for a living. I mean, before I became philanthropist, Larry King or whatever. I used to work for a living, and then they put these special desks, you know, when I used to work for the government. I don't want to say it too loud here, but I used to work for them. And they put these special desks. They said they were ergonomically sound.
Right.
So what did you do, like, say, for United Airlines? Because we don't understand exactly. You said you did something to ergonomics.
Sure. Well, ergonomics basically means taking a worker and fitting the job to their body. To their body mechanics. Most people go to a job,
right,
and they say, "Here, do the job. Here's a shovel, dig a hole." Right? But no one teaches.
Here's a desk. Sit there, and if you don't feel good and your back hurts,
right,
well, then you can go see you if the back hurts.
Well, we try to prevent that from happening by teaching them how to sit properly, how to put the monitor, and different things to do to reduce stress. Now, with United Airlines as an example, I don't teach the men how to fix airplanes, but I teach them how to use their body correctly. So when they work on the planes, we can reduce their injury rates, and it's a very successful program.
Okay, the last we saw you, we're taping the show to the people out there in Queens, and hopefully this will get to Manhattan and everywhere else. We're taping this on October 10th.
Okay.
It's still nice weather out there.
Yeah, it's still nice.
Yeah, but when you mentioned to me that you were busy last weekend, you were giving some lecture to, was it the seniors or to?
Last week I think I was in a health food store maybe.
A health food store, yeah. And What were you doing? Were you selling food over there? What were you doing?
No, what I was doing there was a talk on fibromyalgia. A lot of people suffer from this, and this is a condition where people have body aches all over.
That's
and
what
they have
that
a
means,
loss of
fibro-
energy.
Right.
And they're stiff, and they really want solutions, and medicine is really at a loss for what to do with these people, so they give them pills, and the results on that have been poor.
But doesn't, excuse me, I don't want to cut in on you, but doesn't the health food store sell you some drinks or some medicine, not medicine, they give you these nutritional supplements?
Well, there are supplements that do help with fibromyalgia, to help get some of the toxins out of the muscles and help with pain, and they don't have side effects. So it's a good marriage, because when I recommend certain vitamins, the health food store has them in there, and people just buy them.
Well, let's just go for an example. Let's say you had someone walking down the street and they were aching all over, and they knocked on your door and said, Dr. Alboro, I need some type of vitamin. What do you recommend?
Everybody should be taking a multivitamin in general, just for their own body maintenance, but I recommend whole food vitamins, not synthetic forms of vitamins.
Yeah, now you say you do these lectures and you at the churches, to the companies and all that. Pardon me for asking you, because you invited us here, and I know you had some patients waiting, and I really appreciate it, and I'm sorry about it. I will buy you lunch one day when I make some money, because we don't have any, we're a low budget company now. Is that, where do you get all this time to go around it? I mean, is this part of your lifestyle, or is this...
Absolutely. It's part of my, you hit the nail on the head. It's part of my lifestyle. And I really see my primary job as being a teacher. So that's what I do. So I can't really, I can help people by teaching them more than anything else. You know, if they're going to go home and do things in their lifestyle that are wrong, you're not going to help them.
But I mean, it's usually, this is a very magnanimous thing, because usually, you know, if you know, we know you're on the level because of your reputation and all that, but it would seem that you'd want people to do things wrong, so they would come to you to get fixed.
Yeah, well, that's basically, you know, the truth of it is our country is focused too much on disease, and it's an idea that if people are sick, they can make billions of dollars, and this is true. But I have a health service to offer, so I know that if I keep you healthy, I won't have any problems. You know, I'm doing the right thing, and I believe that there's a higher power, and the higher power takes care of me for doing the right thing for his people. So that's basically what my purpose is and how my life, that's why I do this.
Now, this is, I don't know if you want to answer this question. If someone's in Queens and in the neighborhood, do you have one office, two offices, and...
I have one office. One office is plenty of work.
And we're here. We know where it is, and we don't... You know the address where you work?
Absolutely.
Where are you
located? I'm right on Woodhaven Boulevard at the corner of 63rd Drive, across the street from Dunkin' Donuts, which we don't recommend that you overindulge in Dunkin' Donuts.
And is that where you go for lunch?
No.
Oh, okay.
And you can take the bus, you can take the train to the Queens Center Mall, and take the Q11 bus that stops right across the street. So we're convenient by, you know, highway, the LIE is close, the Belt Parkway, all the trains and buses are essentially located.
Now, let's just give it an example. Let's say, unfortunately in Queens there's a lot of people get run over, they get hit by cars, they have little crack-ups here, and even in this neighborhood here.
Right.
Now, let's say a person comes in and says, Doctor, I had a car accident and I'm a really poor guy and I don't have much health coverage. You say, look, sorry, get out my door, or do you ever let them in? You feel sorry for them? What do you do?
Well, we try to work with everybody that we can. Many people don't have health insurance today, so we have plans for people with no insurance, and we basically, if they're committed to getting well, we're committed to helping them.
Yeah, I just want to go back over one subject that you're especially prominent in. That's if you can go over it again. I know we've got a lot of information, and hopefully we'll do tape some of your lectures, because we like to get the feedback from the audience, and it's less work for us.
Yeah, sure.
And it's less work for you. You don't have to, see it. But that thing with, can you go over again? Because this is a very important thing. That spinal decompression, because it seems like the way the words come out, you're shooting everything down the spine. What are you actually doing?
Okay.